So if there's concern about how the boundary line would change in the future, since we're trying to make it perpetual, and not have to revisit this again and have questions, because apparently this came up because somebody was in that space between the two boundaries and needed to figure out which building permits, which requirements they had to follow. And so that's how this sort of came to the attention of the city of LeClaire. And Keisha, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my understanding of how we're here today.
Yeah, that's correct.
The new addition was they didn't want to be part of City of Princeton, so Karen can speak on that a little bit too, if she would like.
This is just a 28E agreement with saying that they have to tell us that they're going to build there. There's nothing really that we can do. They're talking about they're talking about something different other than that housing addition. They did not want to be annexed into the city of Princeton. Mailer's addition.
Correct.
Woods and Meadows as well.
Yeah, and Woods and Meadows is part of it. Yeah, that's part of our boundaries. Correct, Tim?
But in
Yes.
any event, that's why the draft resolution was changed to say that we're discussing it with them and that a 28E agreement will be coming in the future. We voted on in the future, but
Yep. And I would make it perpetual. No sense of bringing it up every 10 years. I mean, they have to bring it up if there's going to be something done anyway. So making it perpetual to save everybody money and time.
I agree.
so that's my comments on my matters on the agenda.
It's like our fire district agreement.
Okay, moving on. Mayor's comments. So we're gonna go over, the committees first. So with Lori being new, starting next month, policy and admin moving forward is gonna be Zach and Keith. Buildings. Oh,
You have to
oh,
announce who your person is. For your mayor, you have to announce who your mayor pro tem is.
oh, and Zach's gonna be mayor pro tem, sorry. Buildings is gonna be Keith and Kevin. Streets will be Brandon and Lori. Water and sewer, Lori and Brandon. And then Kevin and Zach for public safety. And then we're also gonna go through planning and zoning, board of adjustments, community center, park board. We have one expiring term on plan and zone, one expiring term on park board, 3 vacant seats on the community center board, and 1 vacant seat on board of adjustments. So everybody who's here saw those forms back there. So even the ones that are expiring will need to fill out a form and have it back to us by January 5th so we can go through them and then we can decide who we're going to have, who we're going to put where. So something to think about before the next meeting for everybody. That's about all I got.
We have expiring on Pine Zone.
And, yep. And Myrna is expiring on the park board. So 3 vacant seats on community center. I know we've had some interest for board of adjustment already. I do have one person that's already filled out an application that said planning and zone or board of adjustment. So we'll be ready for that next meeting.
Do you want to say who your council liaisons are? Someone has park board, community center.
I'm not going to change any of that, right?
It's up to
You
you.
have to change the plan and zoning liaison. That was Karen.
Okay, well, then we'll probably leave it to Lori.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. Make it easy that way. Yep. And then Keith will stick with community center. Brandon for park board. And then board of adjustments doesn't have one. And then Zach will be for Summerfest's board of adjustments. Supposed to have one?
Oh, she's gonna be so disappointed.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
All right. No pending business, new business. Council to discuss having a rummage sale with the contents left in the Presbyterian church. So I'll kind of explain to you how we got here. I met Lori up there the other night so I could give her a tour and kind of so she'd be ready. And we were talking. They just walked out. They left everything. I mean, you cannot imagine the amount of dishes. There's vacuum sweepers. We probably need to have a conversation if we think we need more chairs. I know we have a whole bunch down there, but there's a ton of them up there. The pews in the church itself, we need to figure out something to do with those. So Lori and I were talking about an estate sale. And then somebody else said, well, why don't we just open it up to the public and we'll kind of organize it and let them come in and buy stuff if they want it, make an offer and just be reasonable. It's better than throwing it in the dumpster and maybe raise a little money to do some work up there. So that's how we came to this. And before we go on to discuss it, if anybody has any idea what we can do with all of those Bibles up there, I mean, there's for sure 500 and maybe more. I mean, there's
Carrie Bringman is interested in some of them.
Who is?
Carrie Bringman,
For
the
Bible.
She lives in the little house right next door.
The parsonage house, yeah.
what's she gonna do with the Bibles?
No, Carrie. Carrie lives up on Walnut Street.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Different
She,
Bring.
I was
she
on.
was a member
They
of
ran
the
it.
church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she has a good idea for them, then that's great.
Yeah,
I
I-
think that since the church donated that, maybe we should, offer donating those to other local churches if need to be. I could talk to our pastor and see if they're interested in the Bibles and maybe even the pews for like mission, mission programs that they run.
Are they all Bibles or some of them music?
There's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of, and they're different Bibles. There's all kinds of, and a whole bunch of religious books from when they had the daycare down there. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff in there. And so it'd be nice to let everybody go through it. If we can get a little bit out of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Just better than throwing it away.
If I was to talk to my pastor this weekend, would we have to vote on him coming in to take that stuff? I'm assuming.
Candy, did you hear that?
I think the posting by the Wolf person, that's a good idea. The 180 group.
Gina must have made a comment.
There's also Heritage Church. There's lots of, and isn't there a Churches United group in the Quad Cities that might oversee everything?
That's all news to me. That's why I'm asking. So
But
Yeah.
if Brandon wanted to talk to his pastor to come in and see, would you have to vote for that before making donations to all those other churches?
I don't believe so. I mean, it's a personal property item. It's not real property. And so I think the city can elect to do what it needs to do, but just not be disparate in the way they handle it.
Make it be a first come, first serve
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
Because I know they run missions through there, and
Yeah, that'd be
they
the
might
perfect
they might
spot
come
for
and
it.
take the pews, put them on a shipping container, and ship them down to Africa or something for
There,
a church or building. So they might come in and take all that stuff.
There is
I would
a
rather
church
donate it. What's that?
There is a church united Quad Cities.
Yeah.
So if you get a hold of it, they can like.
Okay.
There
I'd
are
rather
no
donate that stuff
regulations or
back than
restrictions
try to-
on personal property issues, but it's just recommended that the cities dispose of the public property in a manner calculated to obtain the best possible sale price. The other thing and there's nothing wrong with donating them. I agree with the concept of donating them, but one thing I would do is just check and make sure that the presbytery really intended to leave those there or doesn't want it. Because
I will double check, but I said, you don't want to, they left, there's a nice projector in there. Two different pianos, there's all kinds of stuff. And he said, nope, that's the way we leave it. But I will double check one more time to be positive.
okay.
I just don't want to run into a situation where we're trying to lowest bid for Bibles.
No, I don't even,
and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, never mind. I thought you're donating.
Yeah,
Type
no,
thing. And then we're stuck with these Bibles for 6 months.
yeah, no, I think the Bibles especially just donate them to a good
and
cause.
then
I
even
think
like the
church would
pews
appreciate
and
that.
the pulpit and stuff like that. I think if we can regurgitate back to what the church did for us by giving us a building. And we can do that to local churches also by not trying to get a nickel.
Yeah, I don't think we need to be greedy at all.
Yeah.
Yep. Good
Is there a
idea.
podium in there at all?
There's the pulpit is up there.
And
It's short though. We were just talking about that.
It's
It's,
short.
Really?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
The other suggestion might be, I don't know the condition of the pianos, but check with the school district too to see if any of the schools need new pianos or different pianos. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, we could. They look to me like they're pretty old,
Okay.
but I don't know anything about pianos. So
Guessing it would be backwards on any of that type of stuff.
yeah,
You wouldn't be
They've
getting
tried.
anything new.
but yeah, it's a good idea to check there. Any more discussion on that? Do we? So you guys are good with a rummage sale? Get stuff together, set up some tables, and kind of organize a little bit, and just set a date for it. Okay.
Make it so.
All right. Well then,
Excellent.
we need a motion then.
I'll make a motion to approve a rummage sale and or donating it to another church.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Forrestal,
yes.
Youngers,
Yes.
Kernan,
Yes.
Ferris.
Yep.
Boomer.
Yes.
Council to approve Public Works foreman to purchase a well pump emergency backup for well number 1 from ARPA funds. Chris, if you want to talk on this, can you come up to? Otherwise, I can just do it too. It doesn't. Whatever. I think I'll let you do it.
Make sure that microphone's turned on.
Just hit the button; it'll turn green there.
All right, we're good to go. So yes, we have some ARPA funds that are left that need to be spent by the end of the month. It would be nice to have an extra pump, be nice to have an extra motor, but the pump is the most expensive part and it's hard to get. We don't want to be caught for 3 months or 6 months waiting for a pump. Be better off having it on the shelf. The motor's $3,200, so we could easily get that, and they're on the shelf locally. So
Wasn't the other part was like 11 something?
the other pump's $11,110.
We have to spend that money by the end of the month.
Yeah.
Yes.
What else can we get to spend it all?
It is all of it.
That's all of it.
That's what takes all of it.
All right.
Yeah, I was looking at some sewer stuff, but the sewer stuff is not as important as that. You know,
Yeah.
that's our well that we're
Especially if we're down to one.
down to one.
Power.
That's our number one well. I'd rather have the parts here. If something happens, they can show up in 24 hours and
Yeah,
get it
definitely
done.
not. Yeah,
Yep.
if the funds are there and we have
Yep.
to use them up, then definitely. For sure.
I make a motion, we approve
You're good.
for Chris to buy.
Second.
Roll call.
Wilmer,
Yes.
Ferris.
Yep.
Kernan.
Yep.
Youngers,
Yes.
Forrestal.
Yes.
Tim, you're up.
Yep, I think we tabled it, I think the first one's for 20 years.
No, Candy made a resolution for it.
Okay. So yeah, we met this month, and we discussed the, 20 agreement with the county. With the county. It shuts off automatically, or do you shut it off? You shut it off. So it was just our recommendation, like you said, we've just been continuing using it, we didn't even have it going, you know, it's like going perpetual, probably the best thing we could do. So that was the one. The other one was a recommendation for the Scharf subdivision. Because if no one knows where it's at, you go up the old Lethia gravel roads, blacktop, go behind the Lethia golf course. There's 100 and some acres back there. And the idea what they want to do, according to Abbott survey, is they already have one parcel where there's a house on it. But there's over 100 acres where I was 103 or 100, something like that. They want to put another piece of property on it so that the rest of the 97.5 or 3 acres is going to be maintained in wildlife conservation and not to touch it. And if that way, if everybody wants to do anything with it, that second piece of parcel is going to prevent people from dividing it down the road. It's kind of like a little insurance piece. So that's what we did. Ran a little, we're still doing some research on the one annexation we talked about last month. And that's where we're at. So we had to work with this month. All right,
Okay.
all good? Any questions?
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. You gotta say something about this, she said.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so before we start with approving the resolution, the resolution numbers should be corrected. The first one should be 2025-20 due to Scrivener's error instead of 2025-19.
That's just the first one.
I have to go one by one. Yep.
Okay. So it's
So
gonna be
you can-
2025-20.
Yes, and then
And so on.
And then all the way down?
Mhm.
Okay. 2025-20, a resolution renewing and extending the 2080 agreement with the city of LeClaire, Iowa regarding the boundary line.
So moved.
Second.
And
With,
Oh, yeah.
what?
the only thing I would say is the summary is different than the actual reading of the resolution. The resolution says that we will work on it. And so just the resolution's body is accurate.
Forrestal,
Yes.
Wilmert,
yes.
Youngers,
Yes.
Kernan,
Yes.
Ferris.
Yep.
Okay, and resolution number 2 on the agenda, resolution needs to be corrected to 2025-21 due to Scrivener's error.
Okay, 2025-21, a resolution approving the Scharf subdivision located within the 2-mile radius of the city of Princeton, Iowa corporate limits.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Wilmert,
Yes.
Ferris.
Yep.
Kernan,
Yes.
Youngers,
Yes.
Forrestal.
Yes.
Regarding resolution number 3 on the agenda, the resolution needs to be corrected to 2025-22 due to a Scrivener's error.
2025-22, a resolution approving the voluntary closure of city offices on New Year's Eve morning with employees using personal time as the afternoon is a city holiday.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Forrestal,
Yes.
Wilmert,
Yes.
Youngers,
Yes.
Ferris,
Mm,
Yeah.
Kernan.
Yep.
And regarding
You just can't be bothered to
what?
I don't know if that was Candy.
Okay.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Regarding resolution number 4 on the agenda, the resolution needs to be corrected to 2025-23 due to a Scrivener's error.
2025-23, a resolution authorizing the city clerk to make the appropriate interfund transfers of sums for fiscal year 25-26 for the city of Princeton, Iowa.
So
second.
Roll call.
Forrestal,
Yes.
Ferris.
Yep.
Wilmert,
Yes.
Kernan,
Yes.
Youngers.
Yes.
Anything from any of the committees?
What's the water doing, Chris?
Oh,
Huh?
who needs that?
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, you have to use the mic again.
Nope. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you have to come up here again.
Okay, as of nitrates well number 1, it's dropped to 11.5. It was 12.
Well, number 3.
It was about 12.3 or 12.5.
12.3 last month, and then it was 13.2 the month before.
Wait, are you talking about well
He's-
3?
yeah.
Not well 1.
Well, 3, yes, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So it
Yes.
dropped to what? 11 what?
11.5.
11.5. Send it to me today.
From 12 what? 3?
And it was 13.2 after that, or before that.
Yeah, I don't have my phone. I know that I took a
Okay.
picture of it.
Yeah, because we discussed it.
So that's the lowest it's been.
Yeah, I mean, it was up to 16.
When we did the set aside around there, it was at 16. It's now down to 11.
Yep.
So we are making progress, not very fast. So
So the one thing I do know that I've been keeping track as it goes, when I take my test, I keep track of rainfall. And that's,
Please mute your
Rainfall
microphone
spiking it.
unless you are Candy.
yeah,
so this last bit of snowfall that we've had, it's just sitting on top of the ground, so we're not having water flowing through. That's probably a good reason why. The set aside, I think, is a great idea. It's going to have to take time though. So I think we're moving in the right direction.
Water mains good down here. or
The water main, yes, we have a guy coming Monday to dig that.
Okay.
Chief Freddie has been out collecting donations for, I'm going to make you get up here, aren't I? For the kids.
For Shako to Cop. We'll be hosting it this Saturday, weather permitting. I want to say thanks to all the businesses and residents for the generous donations. Everybody's been great. So yeah, we have been raising money. We'll be hosting 10 kids, giving them a good amount of money at Target for them and their families. And we'll have some extra money for kids in case you see any kid out there that you feel that needs a jacket. You don't need, just let me know. I'll go and get a jacket or some boots for them, especially during this weather and the cold coming up, okay? Any questions about that?
Thanks, Freddie.
Any way you could plan better weather one of these years?
I'm gonna try. I'll do it in July. How's that sound?
Christmas in July.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Freddie.
If anybody else have anything? Just on buildings, I talked to Keith about it a little bit today, and I hadn't got to Kevin yet, but we called ServPro this week. Chris took them to the church, and they were checking for mold and trying to figure out what we're going to do with some of these leaks and whatnot. We haven't heard back from them, so I don't have an update, but just so everybody knows, they were in their processes getting started. So that it? No more comments? No, nothing from you guys? Moving on. Comments from the audience. Closing comments from city attorney.
Once I learn more from Dennis and the city of LeClaire, I'll let you guys know.
Okay. Okay. Closing comments from council and the mayor. Karen,
Yes.
you ready to get out of here, or you want to?
Hell yeah. Oh, I can say that now, right?
How many years has it been?
12.
12 up here, but
12 up here.
Fire
I
chief
was
and-
city clerk for 3 years,
5. You were
Three.
here for 5 years.
5 years.
That's what our
Prior
records
to
show.
that, I've been on the fire department for 20 years. Next February will be 20 years. Fire chief for 8. I spent many years on the Summerfest committee prior to it not having it both times and then bringing it back. Then on that, do the car show, side-by-side ride, kids Halloween parade, hot dog roast. We do. My friends help me with of course, the bank does the fun run, but we feed everybody afterwards down on River Drive. I will continue to my volunteerism in the city and be active as I am now, and I'll be around.
Thank you.
thank you very much.
Thank you, Karen.
And I've written about $300,000 worth of grants too for City Hall and the fire department, so. Woohoo. And I will continue to help with that as well, so.
Well, thanks for everything. That's a lot of years up here.
Telling you, Mary, volunteer, you learned how to do it very well. I mean.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank you,
I
Karen.
wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for you.
You're right.
I don't know
There's
if
a
I
lot
should
of
be
you that when
thanking
you're
you for
sitting
that
up
or
here,
not.
might say something to you.
I don't know if that's.
Hey. Sorry, girls, I said that we needed a younger group to get up here and learn city government. So. The rest of us are getting too old.
Congratulations to Lori as well.
Oh, yeah.
Look forward to it.
I missed that. We can go back. We did have Karen and Brandon and Lori and I went in to Tanglewood the other night and met with the engineer. Got Lori all caught up on where we are on the street project and everything. We decided we're gonna meet with Bi-State Monday at 3. We should have some more information there. And then hopefully next month we will put the info out for everybody. And so we didn't want to get the cart ahead of the horse again. So we'll probably. Yeah. Well, we're not voting on anything. We're just.
I know, but for a recommendation before.
Yeah. Well, we're not. Yeah. So anyhow, that's it. Meeting adjourned.